Hey, happy weekend, friends. Good to see y'all. Hope your day is tippity top, goes like the clock and tickety tock, and it's all good like hippity hop. Hey, hey, I just wanted to say we've got so many new subscribers in like the past month. I just want to say what's up to all the new folks. It's really, really cool. I don't know if it's because you have free time from the summer or the love that I've been getting from like T-formers or Dame Choke or or whatever it is. I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. 환영합니다. Bienvenidos, come on in, come on in. And of course, my love and gratitude to all the returning subscribers and viewers and watchers. And yeah, yeah. And this is an episode of Channel Chat, which basically gives you a sneak peek into the kitchen, into all the stuff that's been chefing, brewing up that before it gets released into the next week. While at the same time I just kind of like ramble and stuff. If you're not too familiar with the channel, like none of this stuff is scripted. I'm just going off the dome. I've been told that I should not do this, but whatever's clever, right? I'm just gonna pull the lever. So really quick, I am on a bootleg camera stand right now, so forgive the wobble. So right over there on the left, we can start by looking at this spider tank, double Brunt. That was actually suggested by Punchy's lab. Yo, my man Punchy is sick with it. Talk about wizards, dude, and conjuring stuff out of the ether. Yo, my man is sick with it. He has a really cool Shapeway store for with aftermarket parts that help you enhance your playability. And this is not an ad for Punchy. It's just I'm so impressed by what he does. Aftermarket parts to enhance your playability for your War for Cybertron and Combiner Wars and just Hasbro figures and stuff like that. Over here we have the pair, right? We have Tigatron and then we have Airazor. What's cool is both of them are utilizing non-traditional connectors. Like he is not connected by a 5mm port, but it's his armor is not going to fall off. And she is also not connected by a 5mm port, but she's a little bit back heavy, so I'm not going to pick her up right now. Oh, he's a little back heavy too. Hold up for a second. All right, had to get squared away. But what's cool about Airazor is that yeah, she can engage in this flight mode. Watch, maybe I can show it right here. She has Tigatron's tail just as a thing, so she's like. But of course, you got to tilt the feet back and make it look like she's all flying and getting the proper angle. Yeah, but ship him. I like him. And again, utilizing non-traditional ways of being connected. Over here, we have, in honor of the upcoming Masterdominus dude. Masterdon Cheadle? I don't know. We have the little elephant guy in the front with the elephant armor, of course. You know what? He kind of looks like, you guys seen Aliens, or not Aliens, Prometheus? Yeah, I think it's Prometheus, where they got like the builders, the creators, and they got those like elephant-looking masks. And yeah, behind him we have a Nautilator, not a lot of Nautilator, with Transmutate to form this kind of like scorpion mode. Back there in the corner, we have Barricade from the Siege line hooked up with Skelivore. That's a little bit of a different build. This guy, if you've seen my slideshows and stuff like that, I've used this guy before, but I haven't done a video for him. I like that guy. He I don't know, makes me feel really creepy. So yeah, definitely gives me the chicken skin and the goosebumps. In Korean we call it chicken skin, but it's goosebumps, the same thing. And then next to him we have a Kickback with one Brunt, and he has this cool like spinny helicopter scythe double blade thing. Um, Sometimes I suck at describing stuff. Back there we have what is it? Coronation Armor Shattered Glass Optimus Prime with one Skelivore. And next to him we have double Wingfinger. And then behind him we have the two Jetfire figures. Let me see if I can. Yeah, the two Jetfire figures with armor. But yeah, so that's like upcoming, and I'm really excited to show them off in the coming weeks. Because honestly, there's a backlog of video already uploaded on YouTube for about a week and a half. So this will carry it into like another like 2, almost 3 weeks. And I'm constantly building as well. Yeah, and dude, I love building. It's my absolute favorite hobby. Let me see if I can move these guys a little bit further back to try to get them all in one shot. It is my absolute favorite hobby. I build every night. Sometimes I build multiple things in one evening. During the weekday, oh, sorry about that. I probably manage like one build, and I probably manage one build in the evening, and then I'm done. Okay, maybe, you know what? Maybe I should have just left them as is. Now they look all like too crowded and stuff. And then on like yesterday night, I pumped out like 4 builds, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And so, yeah. This is like a decompressor, de-stressor for me after my work day. And so, yeah, I just engross myself in it. I throw myself in it. And yeah, it's like painting. Like I said, these things are my paints, and I try to just brush stuff up, or ingredients in food, as I commonly compare them to, while I'm like chefing things up. Yeah. And recently, I think y'all seen me put up videos about my dreams and stuff like that. And some of y'all have reached out to me, and I appreciate that, with words of concern and stuff. And yeah, they're actually all medicine induced. Yeah, like I have to take certain meds. I'm an old dude, and as you go on, that new car stops being a new car. It just time takes its toll. And yeah, there's certain medicines that I take, and yeah, they induce weird nightmares. I can't call them nightmares. They're just really, really suspenseful dreams. Like I'm never really scared in them, but it's really like tense, and I feel like I'm in some kind of like crazy movie. Like the other day I shared my Transformers dreams. Like dude, that could have been like one of the Bayverse movies. I mean, not exactly, but that same amount of like emotion that Shia was feeling and stuff when he was being hunted down by Barricade and stuff like that, and all those other fools. Yeah, it's kind of like it's pretty intense. Like you're going camping, get it? Intense. Ha 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 ha. All right, no, please don't unsub. Um, but I'll tell you about a dream last night, and this one was a trip. Oh, and you know what? There is one thing. So when I'm taking my meds and they're basically inducing these dreams, they always take the same shape. It's basically I am like trying to run away or fight against this like force. Like in the dream the other day, it was the combined forces of the Autobot and Decepticon toys, right? And they're trying to infiltrate. They're trying to like break in. They're yeah. It's always like that. Somebody trying to like attack me, infiltrate, or break in. And yesterday I was at a camp, and like this camp was super cool. There's great things to do. There's a lot of cool people I knew from my lifetime. There's tons of activities, good food, good folk, but there are bears, like man-eating bears, that like randomly rush the campsite every now and then. So you always got to be on your guard. And so this was the thing yesterday. That was the malevolent force or whatever that was attacking, and like. Just like how in the Transformers dream, where I felt that they were trying to like break into the apartment that I was staying in, like in this one, the bears just rush out of nowhere. So sometimes you'd be like coming back and you have some like a plate of food, and you see a bunch of bears coming, so you just gotta drop that stuff and you gotta run. You gotta run and barricade yourself in a room, and then like dude, and like the bears are super strong, and they're trying to break in, and sometimes they run the campsite, and when that happens, there's counselors. Kind of posted in like prison guard towers, but what they're there to do is when they see the bears coming, they fire shots off in the air to scare the bears. And yeah, so in the dream, like the bears never like mauled anyone or anything like that, but it was just super duper intense. But there was a part of the dream where I almost yacked, and this is the part where I actually woke up. Was one of the attendees at the camp was this old dude. I don't recognize him. Some old cat, some super old cat. Yeah. And he was walking real slow. And when the bear attack came, he fell backward. I don't know if it was because he was reacting to a shot in the air or whatever it is, but he got like startled and he lost his footing and he just like fell backward. And I was behind him, like not that close, but maybe like maybe 100 feet away or 200 feet away. And dude, when my man fell backward, like his head popped off, dude. And like, I mean, it was kind of like a toy. It wasn't like, it was like a Lego head or like a Transformers head just like popping off. But dude, I remember it just grossed me out. Like it wasn't a disgusting scene. It wasn't all visceral or anything like that. But Yeah, I remember just like holding my mouth and going like, and like having to turn a corner and just gag reflex. And then the people who were about to turn the corner, I was like, yo, don't go around the corner, don't go around the corner. I was like, there's been an accident, there's been an accident. I was like, this is an old man, he got hurt, don't turn around the corner. And like, they're like, what happened? And the people were asking me to describe it. And I was like, dude, my man's head popped off. And they're like, what? And me describing it, like, I would just keep wanting to yak, like, and that gag reflex actually woke me up. Yeah, what a trip, right? Yeah. And yeah, that was my dream from last night. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, dude. I'm bugging sometimes, but dude, whenever I wake up, it always feels like the holodeck, like the holodeck from Star Trek, where it's basically like real virtual reality, and you come out like, whoa, like that felt real. That's how my dreams feel. When I go to sleep, yeah, I go in knowing the full intention. Like I'm telling myself, like, all right, bud, strap yourself in, let's go. Because I know I'm gonna have some crazy like there's this old show called Fantasy Island. Y'all probably don't know, where people's like fantasies like come to life, their dreams and stuff. And there's always a moral at the end of the story. But anyway, um, yeah, it's always like strapping in to go on this crazy immersive, super realistic virtual reality experience. And I wake up and sometimes I'm like panting and like, I can feel that my pulse is super racing and like I've been through like an ordeal, you know what I mean? But dude, they're all fun. They're all super intense. Yeah, it's like watching a crazy action movie, crazy action drama. And I'm in the middle of it. And so yeah, it's a trip, huh? It's a trip. Yeah. But I just wanted to say. That was it. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, I hope you guys are gearing up for a great weekend. For those of y'all build, I wish you all have some great inspiration and creativity, wherever that comes from. And I hope you have fun time building. And for those of you all who don't build but just like watch, because it's fun. Like you can watch cooking shows without cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. So for those of y'all just watch for the sake of watching, hey, I appreciate that too. I appreciate all of y'all. For anyone who has come and donated and lent their time to be a part of this experience, yo, bless you, and thank you so much. Yeah. And so yeah, I do hope that everything is going well. I always say that, but I do mean that. I do my bows for y'all. I put my thoughts towards y'all. And I do hope that everyone gets to have the greatest of peace and gets to have a really, really cool experience while being on this earth and just going through space time. You know what I mean? Yeah. What else can I say? Like, what else can I say? Other than I'm just doing my thing. I'm working. I'm studying, taking class, building. Always trying to grow as a human being. I'm always like, I always take time to reflect, meditate, and like try to become a better person. I'm very, very observant and I'm very aware of the things that happen in my life. And I'm not just talking about like visually perceived. I'm talking about like emotionally, mentally. Like I catalog all these different things that are happening so that I can better identify what things are hurting me, what things are helping me, or what things are going to ultimately help me grow. And so, yeah, there's a lot of that. But yeah, it's been really fun. And it's been really, really cool seeing the growth on the channel as well. And when we hit 2K, we're going to do another giveaway. And I'm pretty excited about that. People kind of ask me, like, when I say people, it's about like a handful of folks, maybe 4 or 5. They sometimes ask me, like, well, you're making money for the channel, so you're spending there, and like and then you're doing giveaways, like doesn't that kind of take away from what you're doing? And I was like, well, not really. They have their respective budgets, and we're just having fun, right? It's like I just think about it as like this. I would go out and take my friends out and buy them dinner, right? Unless I spend $100. How's that any different from me buying $100 worth of gift cards and sharing it with y'all, right? How's that any different? I mean, granted, yeah, of course, the experience is different, but in terms of like, I'm spending that money to have a good time with people just in a different medium and venue, and so I don't really consider it that different. And for those of y'all who I randomly give like $20 gift cards to and stuff like that, yeah, I just think of it as like, me taking you out to dinner or me buying you coffee or something like that. And I don't think of it no different. I don't think of it no different. But yeah. So shout outs to everybody who's been showing me love. Yeah, and I do appreciate that. It does a lot for my psyche and self-esteem and things like that. And so, yeah, I do appreciate it. This YouTube thing has actually helped me grow as a person more than more than I ever thought it would. I mean, I actually didn't even think that there was that particular aspect of it. But actually, through the various interactions that we've had, the inspirational art pieces that y'all have shared with me, just dialogue, and just having a different experience in life, it certainly helped me grow as a person. And so, for that perspective, I thank y'all for it, because yeah, it wouldn't be the same without any of y'all. So once again, yeah, thank you so much. And this time, I think I'm really signing off. And yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Okay. Yeah. Hope that you can be kind to yourself and to others, and that yeah, that there's peace and happiness and abundance for everyone. Okay, adios.